LR, the Liberal Redneck here. Coming to you from a world that continues to treat women as second class or worse citizens. The reality is mind boggling. The reasons are unfathomable. Without women, there would be no human race. For that alone, they should be revered and not castigated. You would think that by the 21st century, things would have improved for them. Sadly, that is not the case. The war on women continues unabated. The two stories that dominated women's news for me this past week, both in very different ways, involved serious abuse of girls and women. In San Francisco, it was revealed that DNA from a victim's rape kit was used as evidence in a case against her years later. And the whole women's figure skating competition, which was called into question when a 15-year-old Russian skater's drug test came back positive for a banned heart medication, just as the games were starting, and she was already in Beijing. And she was allowed to skate because of her age, though medals would not be awarded if she earned a medal until the investigation was complete. A case came to light in San Francisco in which DNA used as evidence in a current case was found to have been taken from a rape victim as part of a rape kit. Victim DNA is sometimes used to avoid confusion when analyzing DNA from the kit. It is disturbing that such DNA is kept in a law enforcement database for years after the rape kit analysis is done. Rape is already underreported. Police often treat victims with suspicion or simply accept a denial from an accused rapist. In those cases that actually make it to court, the victim survivor is actually put on trial. And in those cases that result in conviction, sentencing is often a joke, with judges regarding the convicted rapist like the real victim. This is clearly a violation of the woman's Fourth Amendment rights, which is supposed to protect her from unreasonable search and seizures. Women's figure skating is like gymnastics. Girls are at their peak abilities before their bodies are mature. This leaves them ripe for abuse of all kinds. And the stress adolescent girls face about their bodies are increased exponentially, and there is often physical damage done. The Olympic Committee is considering raising the minimum age from 15 to 17, but they can't control that, and it wouldn't address the structures that allow such abuse to continue. We saw that with the sexual abuse of dozens of young gymnasts in this country over many years. When abusers are considered a necessary part of winning teams, they stay. The athletes come and go quickly in these sports, and there's little motivation to change this. Valieva's story this week has been pitiful. Former Olympic skaters were unanimous that allowing her to skate was harmful to her and the other skaters too. The rules are clear. You skate clean or you don't skate. None of the winning teams will go home with medals. If Valieva placed high in the women's event, none of the winners would get medals. And why should they be deprived of their moment of glory? But no adults acted as buffers for Valieva or helped her deal with the pressure. The pressure of the days following that news clearly affected the young girl. She stumbled multiple times and fell during her routine. Afterwards, she looked dejected and threw her hand in the air. When she skated off the ice, she broke down in tears. Valieva's controversial coach, Itiri Tutberidze, could be heard on live television asking the dejected Valieva in Russian, "Why did you stop fighting? Explain it to me. Why? You let it go after that, Axel." She got no hugs from her coaches. I saw some other skaters ask what they would say to her if they could. All three said they would just wanted to hug her. And I felt the same way. You can reach me with comments, questions, or suggestions at theliberalredneck@gmail.com. And you can listen to all of our podcasts at blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.